Today I have come with an easy and quick recipe which you can make for a weeknight meal or any day if you want something quick and easy. Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Boombi. Pan on medium-high heat with 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil turns hot, add finely chopped onions along with a sprinkle of salt that helps the onions to soften down faster. Do not brown the onions too much. If they turn too deep brown in color, they sometimes turn bitter. We are looking for this kind of a beautiful light purple color. At this point, add a tablespoon each of finely grated ginger and garlic. Fry on medium heat for 2 minutes and then add the ground chicken. You can also use pork, beef, lamb, and even turkey. If using chicken, please use leg or thigh meat because breast meat tends to get dry and rubbery, and we are not making minced rubber curry today. Okay, break the meat as much as you can with your spoon. You need to fry the chicken on medium-high heat till the water that comes out from the meat dries up. What you need to do is to sear the chicken to develop that flavor. That's why try using a flat pan for this recipe. This will take from about 10 minutes and sometimes go up to 12 minutes, but please be patient here. Okay, the meat has been well fried, so now make some space in the center because it is spice time. Heat as low as possible and add a splash of water to prevent the spices from burning. A teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder or paprika if you want to avoid the heat, and a heaped tablespoon of curry powder. I used my homemade curry powder, but you can use any store-bought curry powder. Mix the meat with the spice powders. Then comes 2 cups of blended fresh tomatoes. You can also use a cup of canned crushed tomatoes if tomatoes are not in season. I also added a teaspoon of salt. Cover on medium heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, lift off and then the red kidney beans tumble down. I have used canned beans because it is a quick recipe. You can use any beans of your choice. Doesn't have to be red kidney beans. I usually discard the water in which the beans are soaked because somehow I do not like the appearance of that liquid, but you can definitely use it. I again added just a tiny sprinkle of salt as I had rinsed the beans a little bit after discarding that liquid. Now if you use that bean-soaked liquid, then please do not add any more salt at this point. Add about half a cup of hot water and simmer on low heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, more deliciousness is on the way. A cup of coconut milk, and then I added some frozen cut vegetables. If you do not like coconut milk, you can also add chicken broth or maybe plain water. I also added a teaspoon of garam masala powder and a few whole green chilies. I keep them whole like this so that the heat is contained inside, but their beautiful flavor is distributed all throughout the gravy. Now with the help of a potato masher or with the help of the back of your spoon, mash some of those beans. Mashing the beans brings in a thickness, but do not mash too much. You do not want a mashy-dashy pished-pashed dish. So mash up just a few beans and that's it. Now cover on low heat for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, do a taste test and adjust the seasonings. If you want more heat, add more chili powder. If you find it to be too sour, balance it by adding a little bit of sugar. If you find it to be bland, add a little more of curry powder. Do not add more garam masala powder, but add more curry powder. And then I added lots and lots and lots of my beloved coriander leaves. You can add any greens of your choice. You can also add baby spinach. And this one-pot goodness is ready to be served. You can serve it over a bed of hot steamed rice or have it with any flatbread. It is nutritious and so healthy. I like to drizzle some sour cream on top before serving, but that is totally optional. Please click that like button for me and I will see you next time. Bye bye.